It says Alyssa Mercante has always been this way. So I'm very curious to hear what he has to say.
First off, I want to let you all know that this wasn't the initial idea for the video. The original idea was to find an article about Alyssa Mercante that would breathe humanity.
She's back. She's back. There she is. Oh, she's muted. No microphone. No microphone.
Sorry, my internet I don't know what happened, but
just died.
Yeah, but I was actually what you were saying, that if my channel actually got taken down, that I would get more subs, but I was kind of like, and I feel like nothing's gonna happen, but I was just like, I don't know, it's gonna take me forever to get my subs back up, and
oh my god, no, it wouldn't.
Don't want that to happen.
No, it wouldn't. If she took you down and you started a new channel, you would probably be bigger in a week than you were how long it took you to get to the point you're at right now. Just remember that.
And I was thinking the opposite. I was like, well, what if her shit gets taken down because she's violating TOS?
Oh, damn. Nobody is in the chat right now, by the way. Shout out to nobody. But yeah, let's check this. Have you seen this video, Toasty?
No. What's this?
This is a video called Alyssa Mercante has always been this way.
And
I only saw like a minute of it. So let's check it.
Make me ask, oh, what happened? But no, I went through and she's been a garbage person since 2011. At the very least, don't make me do it again.
So think about this, by the way. How many people out there are just speaking the same words of saying she's a garbage person? She's an awful human being. She's an idiot. Like, this is the community sentiment on her. And instead of trying to be better and working to be a better person, she's instead going after every single person and trying to silence everybody. It's like, have some fucking accountability, Alyssa. Listen to the community. Many people are actually trying to help you, believe it or not.
That sounds like a dictating
authoritarian. Yep.
Yeah, very, I don't know, it's not normal.
Communistic.
Yes.
I want to go through a few highlights here before I get to the one article that just explains her horribleness all the way around. So, something that you think that we could all agree on. Title is, "It's time we ash out the pot debate. Let's legalize marijuana." Then you think, oh, well, a lot of people agree with that. I'm one of them, even though I don't partake in it myself. But then you see the beginning of it. It says, with this column, I may burn professional bridges. I may go home for Thanksgiving break and get an NYPD level drug test from my parents. Like, how do you ruin weed with an article? Bill Maher would be ashamed of you. Oh, next one. Dealing with customer service, the way my parents taught me.
Have you read that article, by the way? Have you seen that one? The customer service article?
No.
Oh my God. It is brutal. I don't know if this guy goes into it, but.
And she writes at the very beginning, I'm not reading the whole article, but this is what she writes that just shows up there. As a blonde woman, as a young blonde woman, I am almost always the victim of poor in-person customer service, whether it's from itchy old women or condescending old men. I spent years getting an attitude. I wish we could blame this, but we all know that's not the case. Next one, hockey puts football to absolute shame. I don't think we need to explain that one. It takes a dog to show the good in man.
Why does she hate Ben so much? Where does that come from?
And it's the weirdest thing. She grew up with a father. She grew up with two parents.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with only a mother, and my father wasn't around, but I can respect men, and she just hates them. So it's so funny how both of us have completely different backgrounds, where I been through a lot of things, and then it just seems like she grew up in a decent household with two cop parents and everything, and she grows up being like this. But yeah, for someone who hates men, she likes getting with guys. She loves sleeping with men. I don't know.
It's the weirdest thing. And mods in the chat, if you don't mind sharing Toasty's channel. Toasty's a great channel. I enjoy watching her. I would be totally like understanding of the situation, say if your upbringing was exchanged with hers and she was acting like this, I'd be like, I totally get it. I get it. But the way it is, I'm like, this makes no sense. It's almost like if I had to guess, I would say she probably got really hurt by a dude she probably was around the wrong group of people in college or university or whatever she calls it. And she got burned really bad. And she was like, I don't need a man. Fuck men. I'm done with this. And then at the same time, one of the professors had the perfect timing to get to her at that very vulnerable state and completely indoctrinate her with this skewed view of the world. If I had to guess.
Yeah. I think someone broke her heart too.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. That we don't need a dog. God damn it. Oh, technophobia is the age of technophilia because she just loves to find things to write about. How to not act downtown. Hey, sloppy drunk chick who cut me in line for the bathroom and stepped on my brand new boots. I'm watching you, girl. The only reason you walked away unscathed is because, and I'm not reading the rest of it, I already read all of it. Let's see. Parking at BU. My lot M mornings are my personal hell. Oh my God, she's a victim of everything. And of course, please stop harassing me about my gender. I'm trying to snipe you in the face.
I missed that one. Everything is about gender with her. Have you noticed that?
She is obsessed.
To snipe you in the face. I don't even know what that means. Oh, students deserve houses, not dumps. Oh, God damn it. Go to New York City, get into a hotel, become an illegal immigrant. Apparently the government will pay for a high-end one. Oh, and not only, and I never thought I'd be defending this group, but twihards need to die hard. I never thought that I would be defending the Twilight community. And if you just go, I'll leave a link into that, to her article. It's, you go, yeah, I don't like Twilight, but but people can like what they like. I don't know why twihards need to die hard. She actually think that she's John McClane, but no, at the end of it, you just feel bad for Twilight people because people like Alyssa Mercante exists. But now we're going to go to the actual article that I'm going to show you that explains Alyssa Mercante to the T. And it's titled, My Inner Face Monster Revealed. And this is back April 26, 2011. I've had a taste of what it's like to be famous, and I must say, I'm addicted.
Oh. She's addicted.
Oh, shit. I think this nobody person stumbled upon something very interesting. Very interesting.
This past Saturday, I went to go see Lady Gaga at Nassau Coliseum. I don't know if I am pronouncing that correctly. Don't hate me. I decided, like the attention-seeking, costume-obsessed girl that I am, to go in full-on Gaga garb. I dressed like Mother Monster circa the release of her music video, Telephone. For all of you Gaga noobs, that means I wore caution tape, leather shorts, a leather jacket, and Coca-Cola cans rolled into my hair. I also did my eyebrows like Frida Kahlo's slightly less hair.
Anyways, somebody doing all this work for a Lady Gaga concert, I think that speaks volumes about that person themselves. But anyways.
Cousin and wore more face makeup than a sorority girl who got ready while doing.
Jay Viper says, addiction to fame tells you a lot. This is all new to me. I never heard about this article. And I've seen some of her older articles that are fairly unhinged, if I had to give my opinion on them. But this one is very telling.
Shots of pinnacle whipped. The result, a literal mob of Gaga concert goers were snapping pictures of me and asking me to pose for shots with their children. Trips to the bathroom were impossible as I was stalked by younger monsters and stopped constantly again to have pictures.
It sounds like she's complaining, but she also says she's addicted to this. It's very weird. She loves the attention, but loves complaining about the attention. It's a very weird dynamic.
Taken. At one point, myself and a few other overachieving Gaga impersonators were standing in a group taking pictures, and there were literally 40 people screaming, over here, now put up your monster paws, take a picture with my kid. The flashbulbs in my eyes may have blinded me, but losing my vision never felt so good. Here I was, the same girl who did one pageant at 4 years old after begging my parents. The same girl who's...
This is a very telling article here. Holy crap. Robert Lawrence says sociopath. Jay Viper says Alyssa loves negative attention. Well, that's why she's in here right now. Like, I guarantee you she's in here. She loves this. It's all about her. She's loving it.
His voice accidentally projects over an entire room. The same,
but it's almost like a drug where you get a high from it, and then you have like you come down from it. I'd imagine. I don't do drugs.
I've never done them either.
I do alcohol, which is kind of similar. I've heard where it makes you feel good, and then the next day, if you do too much of it, it doesn't make you feel good.
And you know what? Smash, with the donations I got from today, thanks to Alyssa, I think I'm gonna buy myself some wine as well because I do need it, and I hear it's good. At least a glass a night, right? A day.
A glass. Well, this is technically a glass.
It is.
Drama queen that can't tell a story without histrionics. And I was the star. Are you guys getting the picture yet? It keeps going. Sure, I was only a star because I looked almost exactly like another star, but I worked my 30 seconds of fame like a celebrity depended on it. Now, looking back at Lady Gaga's first album, The Fame, her second album, The Fame Monster, both of which are representations of the ups and downs of being a celebrity in popular culture, I can say without the slightest insecurity that I want all of that shit.
Thoughts, Toasty?
Not surprised, but it's good to know that we have like proof of the type of person she is, even though she claims that we lie, that I lie, that we make shit up
Again,
when she's posting them
this is
herself.
this is just her words. This is just her words, and she hates us for it. It's like literally, these are your words. You do it to yourself. And again, this is the weird dichotomy of it is she hates the negativity because she wants to be popular, but she also, in a weird way, has realized that the negativity is still attention. And she's fallen so far in life that she will take negative attention and she will cling to that like an addiction and
Yeah.
push it as hard as possible. It's like that's the only explanation to going on unhinged rants on X and Blue Sky, telling people to report people. Like, you know, that's not going to have a good result. It's going to get people talking. And you know that.
Yeah. And I've been so lucky to have so many people supporting me that my ex have been like the channel has been going insane. I've been getting notifications after notifications, people reposting, commenting, even subbing to me.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And shout out to JWatt for sharing Nobody's channel. JWatt, I don't know if you have Toasty's channel as well. Share that one too if you could. But yeah, this is good stuff.
We know. Because for the hour and a half it took me to figure out how to roll Coca-Cola cans into my hair, I was showered with attention for 5 hours, stopped and photographed while trying to buy a beer, and had a small group of girls following behind me like I was Justin Bieber.
So she's realized that even if you look ridiculous, and people want to give you attention even if you look ridiculous, which is a microcosm for what is happening online right now with her.
Justin Bieber is prettier. And just today, a high school friend of mine contacted me on Facebook to say that she was also at the Lady Gaga concert, and for some strange reason, I was in her aunt's photo album from the concert. I looked at the picture and realized she was one of the people who snapped a shot of me while I was trying to buy a beer. It was like flipping through the pages of Star magazine and seeing my face staring back at me.
Wow. She's comparing a photo album to Star magazine?
Yep. Yep.
Narcissistic as fuck.
To the extreme.
A magazine, and seeing my face staring back at me. It was ego boostingly awesome. And the rash I now have on my face from putting on far too much makeup seems worth it. For a few hours, and even very few articles of clothing, I saw a path that I would love to continue to walk down.
She goes doubling down on wanting the attention. This is wild.
Despite the difficulties I faced trying to do something so trivial as to take a piss.
What?
Don't put that image in our brain. It's gross.
Yeah, it's like she's trying to sound edgy by saying these words. Be like, no, I'm totally counterculture, bro.
Felt like I was floating on a cloud of materialism and celebrity. And as sarcastic as that sounds, the drama queen in me wants more.
I mean, Jay Viper hit it on the head. Dopamine article. This is just telling the world I'm addicted to dopamine. That's all it is.
So there that is. So if we actually look back to almost every single action, every single article that she's ever written, we know why now. And some of you may be asking, am I a Smash JT simp? Well, you're goddamn right I am. And if you thank you for watching the video. If you are here at the end, please like and subscribe. And I hope you have a fantastic day. But what do I know?
That was amazing. That was amazing. Shout out to this guy, this nobody.